these are the days that I live for, right?
Yep.
When something goes right, even though I was really worried about this trial reading out, which is what? This trial is taking some mutations, identify mutations in the tumors of patients who've had them removed. So you have melanoma, you're lucky enough to have been caught early, you do surgery, you debulk the tumor, you use that in their labs and their AI systems, etc., to identify what they call neoantigens, things that are more prominent in the tumor cells than not. Put that in a vaccine, mRNA vaccine, give that back to the patients, and at the same time, administer the Merck immuno-oncology drug that unleashes T cells if they find those mutations. So why were we worried? It's a new technique. It's really hard. This is a disease where you get a lot of good response even as it is with therapy, with the removal of the tumor, with Keytruda itself. This is a hit against Keytruda alone, right? That immunotherapy. So, and they say, although we haven't seen any numbers, that it's worked out here. So I think what's going on with Moderna, I'm going to speculate here, right, is that there is some major short covering. That squeeze is quite massive, right? 135% last time I looked. You're seeing a jump in other RNA names, Arcturus, BioNTech up 23 and a bit percent, because they're all trying to do the same thing. The question really is how good is this data? We'll find out in the next few months, I'm pretty sure. And then can you say it's going to work in other tumors? And I think that's a bit of a leap of faith. It's going to take some. Melanoma is the easiest step forward. So, but still, let's celebrate today.
Sam, I'm so curious about the share movement of Moderna. Could you tell me a little bit about whether or not you feel like the share move justifies this news? We're looking at Moderna reaching its best day on record. Tell me a little bit more about how you see this moving fitting in.
Just to remember, though, in the heydays of the COVID vaccines, this thing was traded at 400, I think, even. Hang on, I've got the chart up here. Over 400. But those were funny days, weird days, right? Nobody knew how to size this. Here, there is speculation, a lot of conversation in our industry chat with investors that there's short covering going on. And you might just see actually the stock's taken a little bit of a step back from the 135% up that it reached. There will be some short covering. I think the better way to look at it and see the impact of this is maybe looking at Merck. But even there, I think there could be some short covering and some relief rally that actually maybe Merck has got the ability to get through this Keytruda patent expiry that's coming up.
So availability, when do you think this new drug or this new application can be approved and get into the marketplace?
I love the way that you struggled with that, Paul, because this is not a drug. It is, you go in and you have to have it prepared for you. It takes weeks. They take your tumor, you go home, you get whatever therapy you get. And in the meantime, they're trying to identify what's different in your tumor to develop this vaccine for you. So it's a personalized neoantigen therapy, INT, so individualized neoantigen therapy. So what do we call this? It's going to be funky manufacturing. I'm pretty sure they'll fix it and figure it out. This is Merck we're dealing with, not just Moderna alone. So that's how this works. And how will it be priced? I don't know. I'm pretty sure depending on the efficacy benefit or the benefit magnitude, they'll price it accordingly. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back at, I don't know, $300,000-$500,000 a year.
$500,000?
Yep, that's what these drugs are being launched at these days. I can't tell you for a fact because the company's never talked about that.
So when you talk about a number like that, how does insurance play into that? Don't you have to get insurance to buy off on this too?
Yeah, it's very hard for insurance insurance can start not paying up for your GLP-1 because the benefit is so far away. But in cancer, they tend to just accept it, right? And that is a conversation that pharma companies need to have. At what point do you stop constantly raising the bar on the price, right? Now, let's be honest and fair here. They are making significant difference to people's ability to live with cancer and live longer. So here the question is, I don't know that's the price they're going to come out with, but I wouldn't be surprised, especially given how complicated it is to produce this.